Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. As many of you know, it's unusual that I write a speech, but this is a historic moment, and I thought it was important to put it down on paper. So bear with me. Good morning, and thank you for being here. Welcome to the dawning of a new day. With the sun rising, this is our opportunity for the dawning of our dreams. We chose this park because it represents a community gathering place. It is located next to Paradise Valley High School, and down the street is Paradise Valley Community College. Our institutions of education, learning, growing, and dreaming. This represents our future and the most important topic of our campaign, education. During our campaign, people have expressed their concerns to me. I've listened to the emotional pleas of mothers, fathers, and business owners. I've listened to your emotional pleas, asking, how can I afford health care? Asking, how can I afford to go to college? Asking, how can I afford to keep myself, my business, and my family safe? These are just a few of the concerns people have expressed to me. And it is evident we face a convergence of crisis in every sector of our society, from education to energy, immigration to healthcare, the environment, and security. These legitimate concerns require straight answers, answers not provided through a leadership of fear. We want change. We don't want to burden our children and grandchildren with an out-of-control debt totaling now more than $9 trillion. We want our elected representatives to work towards solutions, not continue to institute expensive band-aids and promote fear. We want to see the solutions we know are working in our communities, supported and implemented throughout our state and our country. I believe our greatest moments lie ahead. I've trained my whole life at connecting people and facilitating change. We, the Annie Loyd for Congress campaign, is a real choice for real change. We promise to find and focus on common goals. We are a real choice for real change from the business of politics as usual. We promise to build bridges and break through the chains of fear and frustration. Now is the time to remember what it means to be an American. Americans work together. Now is the time to solve our problems with the creativity and can-do spirit that lifted the Wright brothers off a windswept field at Kitty Hawk, that freed children from the paralysis of polio, that extended the right to vote to everyone, despite race, gender, or class. This is the time to bring our creativity and can-do spirit, so uniquely American, to bear on addressing the systemic issues of violence, on becoming the energy leaders in this new future, on providing the best education possible for our children, on returning immigration to an opportunity for hope, in which those coming to our nation do so through an effective route, embracing them as it did our grandfathers and grandmothers. Our immigrant history has brought us the Wright brothers plane the flyer, Jonas Salk's vaccine for polio, and the freedom to vote for the candidate of your choice. We are joined together today by leaders from our community, driving forces for solutions. Chris O'Loughlin has been working on healthcare solutions. Jimmy Munoz has been working on solutions for immigration. Where are you, Jimmy? I know you're somewhere here. Becky Breitweiser has been working on solutions for our environment. We Americans, we Arizonans embody the can-do spirit. I honor you by acknowledging something I believe is lost in today's political system, the truth. I acknowledge your hesitancy to trust anybody in politics. That concern is legitimate. We've elected leaders decade after decade, entrusting them with our dreams, believing they would do what they promised to do. Yet, sadly, our dreams have faded, and we've become more disappointed and less engaged. So many have lost hope that anything will ever change. For many of us, the dream seems lost, unattainable. It's gone. By waiting for others to do it, we're in the shape we're in today, right now. I remind you, the American dream is only lost when we fail to pursue it. No one can take it away from us. It is time for a fresh perspective. This is the dawning of a new day. I step forward today as a voice for all of us, and I ask you to stand with me as the leaders of our own lives, families, businesses, churches, and communities. Our truth is, we have lived in a culture conditioned by fear. We have been taught to focus on our differences. We have been led to believe party politics trumps the politics for and by the people. Partisan politics has brought out the worst in our country and the worst in us as individuals. I state today, enough is enough. Being an American means we have a great responsibility to ourselves and to each other. Our campaign is rooted in the belief of personal responsibility. There is no one person or party to blame. We are all responsible for righting this mighty ship. As unaffiliated voters, as independents, as Democrats, as Republicans, we stand here today seeking a newer world. In words of the Hopi elders, this is the 11th hour, and we are the leaders that we've been waiting for. We Arizonans are real mavericks. We are the innovators of change. We live the can-do spirit. We can and will demonstrate how we can build bridges and work together. It is time we remember the connections we have amongst each other are deeper than our differences. The American dream encompasses our greatness. The American dream encompasses innovation, technology, and creativity. I ask you for your support. Go to AnnieLoyd.com. Make a financial contribution. Volunteer your time. Host an event with your friends, your family, your colleagues. If you want change like I want change, now is the time to take action. With 54% of the voters registering in Arizona as unaffiliated or independents, we will elect candidates unaffiliated from the existing two parties in this next election in 2008. Stand with me today. Pursue the American dream. The American dream is not about fear. It is about finding those connections that are deeper than our differences. The American dream is not about fear. Let us seek our common goals with our fellow human beings regardless of their political affiliation. We are the leaders, innovators, courageous, and connected. We are the architects of our future. Now is the time. Today is the dawning of a new day. Thank you for your time and your consideration.